Hi everyone, so welcome to today's video. So today I'm going to be doing a full review on this fragrance over here, which is the Le Air du Désert Marocain by Andy Tower from Tower Fragrances. So I've done an unboxing on this video. I've done an unboxing on this fragrance, and you can find the video on my YouTube channel. I did that about 2 weeks ago, so you can find that on my YouTube channel. But today I'm going to be doing a full review on this fragrance. So this fragrance was launched in 2005 and is actually an amber spicy fragrance for women and men. So currently it's an exclusive fragrance at Les Sensueurs in London, and it's going for approximately £99. And the reason why I'm specifically highlighting that is because if you go on Tower's official website, they don't deliver to the UK. They deliver to like a lot of the other countries, to mainly Europe as well, but they don't deliver to the UK, which is funny. So I went to find out where I could purchase this fragrance from in the UK, and Les Sensueurs in London came up. So they're basically a independent perfumery based in central London, just near Knightsbridge. But again, I've mentioned them and I've given a bit of background information about them in my unboxing video for this fragrance, so do check their information out on that video. So this fragrance, you won't find it anywhere else in the UK apart from at Les Sensueurs, and at the moment it is an exclusive fragrance that they have in stock. So before I start, there's just one thing I want to say about this fragrance, that it changes like 2 or 3 times, and literally it takes me from one memory to another memory. And I thought that was quite beautiful, and the way the fragrance journey is quite different to other fragrances I've experienced as well. So I'm going to talk about my experience with this fragrance now. So the top notes in this fragrance are coriander, petite grain, cumin and lavender. The mid notes are labdanum, jasmine, birch and geranium. And the base notes are amber, cedar, vetiver, patchouli and oak moss. So when I first sprayed, oh actually let me open it up and show you first. Why am I holding it in my hand? So I'll show you how it is. Obviously, as I said, I have done an unboxing video on this, and in that video I actually pulled this off, and you're not meant to pull it off, it's supposed to slide off the lid. So remember that, because I made a big mistake in that video by just pulling it off. So basically the lid just slides off, and then you've got the fragrance sitting in here. So this one, I know they number the fragrances, so this one is actually number 2. So as I was saying, when I first sprayed this fragrance on me, I got like a lot of floral and spicy notes from it, like a beautiful spring/summer scent. So that scent, that initial scent when I first sprayed it, for me it was like a traditional and authentic scent with hints of woody notes in the background. It projected really well, like literally it went out of this room and into the corridor. And that particular initial scent, it took me back to my childhood memories in Paris during the summer holidays. And I think the reason why I did that is because I got like natural vibes from the first spray, and when I think about my childhood holidays, summer holidays in Paris, I just remember the naturally beautiful surroundings and the environment. So this scent very much reminds me of the luxury and ultra posh fashion industry of Paris, and the beautiful surroundings, the beautiful greenery. Just I don't know if you can, like, I don't know if you get what I'm trying to say, if you've been to Paris like back in the day or even now. I haven't been to Paris for a long time, by the way, but when I did go last, and the few times that I did go in my childhood, it was just absolutely beautiful. Like, it was very natural and very beautiful, very posh, very rich in luxury. This is not a designer fragrance, it's definitely a niche fragrance, and you can tell from the wonderful quality that you get from the first spray. Definitely agree that it's a fragrance for men and women. In terms of age suitability, I'd probably say 30 years onwards, and I definitely think that it's a spring/summer scent. So remember at the beginning of this video I said to you that the scent changes. So 10 minutes later the fragrance changes completely, so it turns into like a dry but sunny woody scent, if that makes sense. Floral notes like completely disappear from here, and the spiciness starts to go down, and then you, as I said, you get like a dry woody scent. So the second part of the fragrance, so the second part of the scent that you get 10 minutes later, I can literally imagine myself in the Moroccan desert, which I've also been to, so I definitely get those vibes from this fragrance 10 minutes later, and that's actually where the inspiration of the fragrance came from. So this fragrance projects above average for approximately 1.5 hours, where you can smell the scent approximately 2 to 3 meters away, which is really good. 2 hours later the scent remains like a dry woody desert scent, if that makes sense. And as I said, I can literally imagine myself in the Moroccan desert, because I went there when I was a child as well, And I can remember standing in the desert, and you've got like little green shrubs in the middle of the sand, and I can picture like the traditional Moroccan casbahs dotted around, and it was in the villages, and it was just so beautiful. And if I spray this and then go to smell it like 10 minutes later, so between 10 minutes and 2 hours, if I close my eyes and just imagine where I am, I literally get that feeling of being in a Moroccan desert. So well done for that, because I definitely get those vibes from this fragrance, and as I said, that's what the theme behind this fragrance was. But Casbahs are actually the traditional Moroccan houses that you see in Moroccan villages, and this fragrance really takes me back to my holiday in 2005 when we visited the desert through the Atlas Mountains, seeing lots of Moroccan traditions. It was absolutely beautiful. It's funny because the initial scent from this fragrance takes me to Paris with its floral and spicy notes, but then 10 minutes later, the florals like completely disappear, and you've got like a dry, woody scent with the birch tar, the cedar, and the oak moss all combined. And that really does take me back to the Moroccan desert. So, by the way, when I went to Morocco that one time, that was also the first time I saw a snake in the middle of a desert. So that's definitely one memory that I'll never forget. And we've got like a dry, woody scent for approximately 8 hours, and towards the end, it becomes a little bit smoky as well. It's still quite firm and strong in scent though. Overall, the fragrance lasts for more than 12 hours. Towards the end of the fragrance journey, which is approximately 8 to 12 hours, you get more like an ambery scent with light floral notes, or closer towards the 11/12 hour mark. Overall, as I said, it lasts for more than 12 hours with really, really good strength. But then after that, it goes down really quickly. That when you're like at 16 hours, you can't smell it at all, not on your clothes, not on your skin, not even on a fragrance strip. So to me, that's like if I compare it to like a glass full of water, and then if you compare the fragrance journey from when the glass is full of water, and then you're taking like one sip at a time, one sip at a time, very small sips, and then when you get to like you're 3/4 down that glass, and all of a sudden you finish the whole glass, if that makes sense. That's how it is. So in the first 12 hours, it projects so well. It's got really good strength, this fragrance does. And then within the next 4 hours, it goes downhill so quickly, like it fades so quickly that you can't smell it at all actually. But that doesn't matter because it's giving you like a good 12 hours of a fantastic performance. For me, it's a beautiful changing scent, and personally it put like two life memories of mine in one fragrance, which I personally thought was wonderful. The quality is obviously amazing, and it is an exclusive fragrance. You won't find it anywhere if you're in the UK. That is the L'Air du Desert Marocain by Tawe Fragrances. I hope I've explained it quite well, but it's quite complex to describe because of the way that it changes. But I can say to you the performance is really, really good. In terms of the scent changing, it does start off with like a floral